Hey guys, it's Dan from DisneyInfinityCodes.com, and I'm here inside the toy box of Disney Infinity 3.0, taking a peek at all the classic 2.0 Marvel characters and all their awesome skill trees and move sets inside the toy box, which of course is different from the new Marvel Battlegrounds playset that they've got, where they're completely remastered with some new animations, some new skills, everything's all kind of balanced out. But here in the toy box, nothing's really changed, and if you want to use the characters, you've got to upgrade their skill tree and unlock all their cool abilities. So we've got Loki, of course, everyone's favorite villain from 2.0, of course, the mastermind of the events that take place in the Avengers playset, and now, of course, the mastermind, or part of the mastermind, at least, of the events that take place in the Battlegrounds story mode. And so let's take a peek at Loki and his skill tree and see all the cool stuff he's got going on. So here on the Health and Defense tab, there's really not a lot going on here except for the fact that you can increase Loki's running speed with Quick Trick. Otherwise, the health upgrades are hidden up on the top of the skill tree behind the team player and the helping hand. So if you want to upgrade his health, you've got to unlock those two first. Over here in the special ability, Loki's got a really cool ability, and it's actually kind of shown off and showcased in his boss fight during the Avengers playset, where he kind of clones himself and then turns invisible. But what's really cool is if you come up top here, you can upgrade the amount of time the decoy will remain in action here with Living a Lie level 1 and level 2, and then you can also purchase Attack and Decoy, which will allow your decoy to attack the enemies, not only just show up and appear as a decoy that allow him also to attack, which is kind of awesome. Hop over here to the melee skills, and here you can upgrade things like Trickster Trouble, which is a pretty cool unblockable attack that you can shoot off 3 blasts from your scepter. And then things like Stinging Staff, which allows you to do a block breaker that then you can carefully tap triangle to trigger a nice little powerful combo. And then you've got Loki's Trick, which gives another attack to his ground combo. And then Demigod Drop, which is his ground pound. Over here on the range skills, we've got some cool abilities, such as In Charge, which lets you charge up his attack and shoot off a powerful blast. And then you can reduce the amount of time it takes to charge that with Lead the Charge level 1 and level 2. Then down here, Mischief Maker will increase the rate of fire that you can shoot off, which is also pretty handy. And finally, Midair Recovery opens up a ability called Uplifting Experience, which lets Loki fly around using his scepter, which is pretty rad. Awesome. So let's check out Loki in the toy box now, with a little bit of combat and gameplay and whatnot. So here is Loki in his defensive mode, his defensive stance, where he kind of stands there blocking, right? Let's take a peek at his ground pound. Very cool. Let's take a peek at his dodge. I love it. It's one of the coolest dodges where he kind of turns invisible and then slides around. It's a slower dodge though, unfortunately. But as long as you can keep dodging 2 or 3 times in a row, and it will keep him invisible, which could be kind of useful, I suppose. Now we've got his block breaker. I'll zoom out here a little bit for that. I love the scepter because it leaves that cool glowing blue trail. Pretty cool. And then we can take a peek at his attack combo. He moves very quickly. And then that, of course, that final landing blast is the upgrade you can purchase in the skill tree. And then we can take a peek at his ranged attack. So he shoots off blasts here from his scepter. And when the scepter's upgraded, you can actually shoot off quite a nice amount of attacks there with a decent range. And then here is the scepter all charged up, ready to shoot out a more powerful bolt. Boom. So you can see a nice little powerful bolt goes out there. So before we activate a special, because it's not going to be any good to us without some enemies to fight, let's drop a few in here. Have a little fun. Perfect. So we've got all these enemies. They're all about to come at me. And Boom. So there you go. So now you've got Loki as his doppelganger running around there, a decoy that is not just standing there taking the attacks, but is also fighting. I don't believe he does any damage. Maybe he does during his attacks, but he's doing some cool stuff, tossing enemies off the side there. And let's see here. So with the charged attack, you can pretty much take out a character, which is pretty useful. Awesome. So there you go, folks. There is the Loki skill tree, special ability, a little bit of gameplay inside the toy box of Disney Infinity 3.0. Very, very cool character still. Definitely suggest you picking him up because he's fun to play with in Battlegrounds, and he's still a great character inside the toy box. So there you go, folks. As always, thanks so much for watching. Visit us at DisneyInfinityCodes.com, and please subscribe if you have not already. Thanks for watching, guys. You rock.